welcome into my channel, Colleen Seed of Serendipity. I'm Colleen. Welcome back to my Serendipity subbies, and welcome into my new viewers. Today is December 18th, 2022, and I would like to bring you this day in history. On December 18th, 1620, the English ship Mayflower docked at modern-day Plymouth, Massachusetts, and its passengers prepared to begin their new settlement, Plymouth Colony. The famous Mayflower story began in 1606, when a group of reform-minded Puritans in Nottinghamshire, England, founded their own church, separated from state-sanctioned Church of England. Accused of treason, they were forced to leave the country and settle in the more tolerant Netherlands. After 12 years of struggling to adapt to make a decent living, the group sought financial backing from some London merchants to set up a colony in America. On September 6, 1620, 102 passengers, dubbed Pilgrims by William Bradford, a passenger who would become the first governor of Plymouth Colony, crowded on the Mayflower to begin a long, hard journey to a new life in the New World. On November 11th, 1620, the Mayflower anchored at what is now Provincetown Harbor, Cape Cod. Before going ashore, 41 male passengers, head of families, single men, and 3 male servants signed the famous Mayflower Compact, agreeing to submit to government chose by common consent and to obey all the laws made for the good of the colony. Over the next month, several small scouting groups were sent ashore to collect firewood and scout out a good place to build a settlement. Around December 10th, one of these groups found a harbor they liked to the west of Cape Cod Bay. They returned to the Mayflower to tell the other passengers, but bad weather prevented them from landing until December 18th. After exploring the region, the settlers took over a cleared area previously occupied by members of a local Native American tribe, the Wampanoag. The tribe had abandoned the village several years earlier after an outbreak of European disease. That winter of 1620 and 1621 was brutal, as pilgrims struggled to build their settlement, find food, and ward off sickness. By spring, 50 of the original 102 Mayflower passengers were dead. The remaining settlers made contact with the returning members of the Wampanoag tribe, and in March they signed a peace treaty with a tribe chief, Massasoit, aided by the Wampanoag, especially English-speaking Squanto. The Pilgrims were able to plant crops, especially corn and beans, that were vital to their survival. The Mayflower and its crew left Plymouth to return to England on April 5th, 1621. Over the next several decades, more and more settlers made the trek across the Atlantic to Plymouth, which gradually grew into the prosperous shipbuilding and fishing center. In 1691, Plymouth was incorporated into the new Massachusetts Bay Association ending its history as an independent colony. All the adult males aboard the Mayflower had signed the so-called Mayflower Compact, a document that would become a foundation of Plymouth's government. It was written after a near mutiny on board the Mayflower. 41 of the Mayflower's 102 passengers were pilgrims, separatists seeking religious freedom, who referred to the rest of the travelers as strangers. The strangers argued that since the Mayflower did not land in Virginia as originally planned, the contract with the Virginia Company was void. The Mayflower Compact set down laws for all Mayflower passengers to follow. It included a provision that the colonists would create and enact laws, ordinance, acts, constitutions, and offices for the good of the colony. Signees included John Carver, Plymouth Colony first governor, Miles Standish, an English military officer and military leader of the colony, and preacher William Brewster, among though the separatists were a minority in the group. They formed its powerful center and would entirely control the colony's government during the first 40 years. Governor William Bradford, 1590 to 1656, was a leader of the separatist congregation, a key framer of the Mayflower Compact, and Plymouth governor for 30 years after its founding. He was credited with drafting major parts of the Plymouth legal code and creating a community focused on religion, religious tolerance, and an economy centered on private agriculture. Did you know William Bradford's descendants include Chef Julia Child, Supreme Court Justice William Rehnquist, and Noah Webster, the creator of Webster Dictionary? I'd like to thank you for watching today, and stay safe and stay blessed, and remember to smile, because I love you, but more importantly, God loves you. Bye, I'll see you in my next video.